Hey there, Helen here, Helen from helenmartinonline.com, and I have lesson 4 of 5 for you today, which the topic is your house in order. Now this is relevant to not only those of you in the home-based business, but just in life in general, so you'll get some good tips from this, just in general. Now, for those of you that have not connected with me before live, please drop a 1 below, say hello, tell me where you're coming in from, because I'd love to connect with you after the Facebook Live. And if you're not sure what I do, I predominantly help home-based business owners bring their business online and teach things and coach things like social media branding, lead generation, video marketing, mindset, all those kind of things. And I have just recently been to Los Angeles. I live in Australia. I've recently been to Los Angeles for a 3-day intensive workshop, which is called Fast Track to Freedom Workshop. It was a room full of entrepreneurs learning how to accelerate our business. So there are 5 key lessons that I learnt from that workshop, other than the skill of, what I do online, but really sort of more mindset lessons. And over the last sort of few days, I've been sharing them with you guys. So this is lesson 4 of 5, and it's all about, is your house in order? So what do I mean by that? Are you in order? Before you sort of run your business or learn the skill level, where are you at? So there's 4 main things that I want to share with you here that I learned. And the main thing is a focus. Are you focused? Or what are you focused on? So some really interesting things we talked about is mental focus. And something I'm not really good at is eliminating multitasking. Do you multitask? Drop a 2 below if you're a serious multitasker. I'm a serious multitasker. I'm checking emails, I've got my phone going, I'm doing this, I'm doing 5 things at once. And I've always prided myself on being able to multitask. But over the last few years particularly, I've really learnt how bad and unproductive multitasking is. Do you agree? If you've experienced this, if you think you're a good multitasker, but you've sort of learnt that it's not really that productive, then show me some likes, show me that you understand. Because what I've learnt, and what these multiple 6, 7 figure earners shared with us in the workshop, is that what we should do, so here's a tip for you, focus on what you need to focus on. So if you've got a few tasks that you need to do, so maybe you've got A, B, and C. So task A, you're giving yourself 30 minutes or an hour to do it, and you shut off everything else until you get that task done. So the phone goes off, the email goes off, and you're just writing that article or whatever it is that you're doing. You do that for that particular block of time and finish it, complete it. Rather than you start something and then an email comes in, ding, or a message comes up on your phone, ding, and so you distract yourself and look at it. So scientifically, apparently in our brain, when we take our focus away from what we're doing, it takes twice as long to bring that focus back. So if you shut off all distractions and just focus on that one task, we're actually far more productive. So that was one thing. Where's your mental focus? And have you got mental focus? The other one that they spoke about was energetic focus. And what I mean by that is, what is it you really want? So work out what you want. Life, business, career, health, whatever it is for you. What is it that you really want? Then work out, where are you in relation to what it is you want? Then the third element of that is, who do you need to become? Who do you have to become to get there? So it's not what do I need to do, it's who do you need to become? So this is all mindset, this is all personal development. Do I need to be more confident? Do I need to, increase my skill level here? Or do I need to read some more books about, confidence levels? I'm battling now because I can't think of what I'm trying to say. But so 2 things with focus there. So focus is key. Have you got your house in order? Are you focused? So 1 is your mental focus. Focus on one task, get it done, block out all other distractions and make sure you complete it. This number 2 is the energetic focus. What is it that you really want? Where are you in relation to what it is that you want? And who do you need to become to get there? So work out who you need to become. Do you need to be braver? Do you need to be stronger? Do you need to be more confident? Do you need to become bulletproof? You know, what do you need to do to become the person that you need to be to achieve what you want to achieve? I hope that makes sense. And the last couple of things with getting your house in order is we spoke about results producing schedule. So do you have a schedule? Most of us keep a calendar of some sort, a diary where you've got things mapped out. But what are you mapping out and how are you mapping out your time? So we had to do 4 things. And the very first thing was, what should you, so it's called time blocking. So you get your calendar, your diary, whatever it is that you use. And so we're doing a results producing schedule. So we're doing time blocking. So you block out time to do your activities, which ties in with what I just spoke about before about energetic focus. So if you need to focus on something in particular, block out that time in your schedule. So that's done, and that's when you're going to do it. But they asked us, what is the very first thing, very first priority that you need to put in your schedule? So I think I said results-driven tasks. Wrong. The very first thing, if you look at a schedule for a year, the very first thing that they say we should do and time block out is vacations. Because have you gone months and months and months or even years without taking a vacation? Drop me a 3 if that's you. Have you gone way too long without taking some time off? So the point is that we need to block out our vacations first. Make time to take time off. So that was our first time block that we had to put in our calendar. The second one is, so this all seems a little bit backwards, but this is how entrepreneurs work. The second one is make time to take time off for yourself every day or every week, whatever that is for you. So if you need half an hour to exercise, meditate, go for a walk, take the dog for a walk, whatever it is that you do for downtime, reading, put that in your schedule and make sure it happens. We all need to live a more balanced life. We can't just work all the time. So that was number 2. So number 1, block out time in your calendar per year for vacations. Number 2, block out time per day or per week, whatever suits you, to have time off for you, just you. Third one, now we put in our results-driven tasks. Where are the blocks of time that we are going to do our most productive work? And I would also suggest to you, we've all got times in the day that we operate the best. For some of you, that might be in the morning. Some of you, that might be late at night. Some of you, that might be 1 o'clock in the morning. Everybody's got their own groove in their most productive times. So work out what your most productive time is and do your most important results-driven tasks in that block of time. And then the fourth one was they told us to block out time in our calendar to plan for the following week. So it might be on a Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Just block out half an hour in your calendar or your time to plan your schedule for the following week. So you're actually making time to plan your schedule for the following week. Does that make sense? Hope it makes sense. Send me some like if that makes some sense. So, and naturally you've got to have in this schedule all your commitments with your children, sporting activities, whatever it is. So you've got to plot all those things in. But make time for vacation, make time for you, lead a more balanced life. So wrapping this up, so my lesson 4 of 5 is from these multiple $1 million earners that I was learning from in LA. Do we have our own house in order? Are we focused, and what does our schedule look like? And once you've got your schedule mapped out, then you have your DMO. So DMO is your daily method of operation. So you know you've already mapped out your schedule, what you are doing on Monday, what you were doing on Tuesday, Wednesday, things come up. That's just life. But, as far as the schedule goes, you know what you're doing, you know what you're trying to achieve, and you know how to get there. When we go day by day and week by week without planning anything or scheduling anything, 1, you'll end up not having any time off or vacations. You'll burn yourself out because you haven't planned any time off, for yourself. And you won't be very productive you won't be very effective, and you'll miss doing all the results-driven tasks in whatever it is that you want to achieve, because you're filling it up with fluff that just, comes in. And the biggest lesson in all of this is, unless we plan what we want to get out of life, life will come and plan it for us. So I hope you understand what I mean like that. There's always stuff coming at it. From our phones, from our email, from our friends, from our family. There are distractions all around us. So unless you set a schedule and you're focused on what you want to achieve and you map that out to some degree, then it's going to be really hard to get you where you want to go. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. If it did, send me some likes, send me some love, please. This is all about making you more productive so you can get out of life what you want. So I hope that's helpful, and I will be delivering day 5. So this is the last lesson tomorrow, day 5 of what I learned in LA. So until then, I will see you tomorrow.